Here's a box, a magical box. It's some old British 1970s TV show. So I just picked this up. It's obviously something to do with Star Wars at eBay. So yeah, it's quite fairly big. I know Action Figure Grader knows what it is, but no one else will. So let's get this opened. So we're out, opened the box, and now see. Oh, I can see. Oh, wow. It's obviously something quite nice. Yeah, great. So yeah, that's what I purchased last Sunday. I shouldn't have, because I spent so much money last week. And yeah, so, but I couldn't resist. So guess what I do is I look at it, see how the real condition, because I mean photographs are useful, but they're also, you know, you can't really see the actual condition of the card. You can see like there's some edge wear there, there's quite a little crease there. A little bit of edge wear there. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I'm just looking for the overall condition. Bubble looks quite good, so you're going to look how well attached it is. I mean, the guy who's selling this said it was mint on card. So yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I think the card at the most would get an UKG 75. There's a residue on the blister that can easily be removed. You can just dab aftershave on it and gets rid of it, no problem. Or lighter fluid. Figure is obviously Darth Vader. It's a Palatoy card, 65 back, so quite a common card this. I'm glad I won it, because I mean, when I went to the last London Film and Comic Mart, I mean not Comic Con, I mean the Comic Mart, which is the Royal National Hotel. There's obviously blacked out Ewoks. There's a bit of quite a crease there along the, I guess that's where the blister is, yeah, top of the blister. So you're gauging overall condition. So when I was at the Royal National Hotel Comic Mart, they had one of these on the wall, but the bubble was all blister torn. But you know, for not seeing vintage in hanging in stores or anything like that for a long time, or at Comic Marts and all that sort of stuff, you know, my eyes just popped out my head. That's the same with the vintage collection, I mean the retro collection. As soon as I saw those, I had to have them. Hence I overspent last week. Bubble looks relatively clear. It's quite a thin bubble. It's the original image of Darth Vader. I mean, what's interesting about this figure is it's got quite a textured cape. So this could be a Spanish Darth Vader figure, a PBP or Clipper. So it's really interesting. I mean, if you watch two other videos I've just uploaded, but I want to upload them in black and white now, of what I did yesterday, you'll think that it's much more it makes sense to collect Star Wars action figures and hang around with nutty friends. So on Halloween night, plus you've got to go work the next day, but yeah, it's really nice. So if I dig out the retro collection Darth Vader and put them together, just, you know, to see how lovely they look together. So here's the Darth Vader I just picked up, which is a Palitoy 65 back D. Here's the Darth Vader I picked up last week on the Monday, and that's the retro collection Darth Vader on the European card. So you notice it says it's got different spellings to what you got in the US, and the way they have the thing behind. Well, you notice his cape's quite smooth, whereas this one's textured. Same image. Look great together. So I'd say Darth Vader was the third action figure I ever got back in 1978. So I'd have first got Han Solo, then Ben Kenobi, then Darth Vader. Or maybe the Stormtrooper, so third or fourth, but I think he was probably the third. They look great together. So you've got the natural aging of this card, and then the faux aging of this card, which is all cosmetic. And the years between them, 1983, 2019, I picked this up. They look great together. So yeah, obviously this is a British card, it doesn't have the Kenner logo or the Palitoy logo at the front. So they look great together. That's your UK 65 back Darth Vader. These used to be easy to find back at, say, 93, 94. You could pick one of these up for a tenner. Now you're going to spend 10 times that plus some. Special offer, bandolier strap, and then you've got this retro collection card. Look quite nice together. So two Darth Vaders. Let's see if we can close up on the figures. This one's got his head turned that way. This cape's just shoved on him. Got quite a thick lightsaber. I think the Mexican Lily Ledy has the thickest saber, or the Mim version. I'm pretty sure this would be a PBP figure. I mean, it's quite interesting if you look it up, like Return of the Jedi 65 back D, PBP. You can get some interesting information on Rebel Scum and stuff like that. I mean, it's raining all day tomorrow, so something you could do. Okay, so 1983 British Return of the Jedi 65 back D, Darth Vader, lovely item. Just pick this up now. And then there's the retro collection Darth Vader. Yeah, they look great together. So on the later, some of the Return of the Jedi Kenner cards, they changed the picture to the Darth Vader pointing card, which is a great image. But this is the original image they had. Looks great. Yeah. So really nice. time to end this video, I think. So last look at the two Darth Vaders. They look great together. Got the retro collection, which you can find in Asda in the UK for how much? £10 almost, £9.98. And you can find this on eBay. It's amazing. Look great together. It's not a bad figure. Condition's pretty good. I think I might get a UKG grade 75. That Dark Palatoy Vader overall grade 75, which isn't bad for a vintage Darth Vader now. Looks great. Okay, cheers, goodbye.